Alright, hello Noob Heroes. You are watching Noob Heroes Guide to RFC. This is Torgahn here, and yes, I know RFC is like the easiest thing in all of WoW to do, and it's not really worth making a video guide for. But this is my first WoW video ever, and I've just gotten back to WoW. Just started my account back up after taking a break for a couple months, and I just kind of wanted to do a test video to see how Fraps looks with WoW and when I upload it and whatnot. So anyway, this is RFC, and this is the dungeon map. Let's see, looks like we're here, and you can see that's where that's how you're gonna go through the dungeon. When you are like low level, I think it starts at 15, goes up to maybe like the low 20s, and you join RFC as a pug, you know, as the like instance group finder. Whenever you kill the first boss that I'm mousing over, Torgahn the Hungerer, that's when the dungeon stops for the lower level like pug groups, and most people leave like right after you kill that boss. So a lot of the newer WoW players aren't finishing the dungeon because there's one, and then there's kind of like a third mini boss after you finish the boss right in the middle. That they both drop loot, and but most of the lower level groups just quit after they get their bag from the first boss. And I don't know, I always like finishing it to get the stuff from the last boss. I think there's a dagger and maybe a I'll fail. I have dash as a macro. There's a dagger and there's a cloth, robes and stuff off of the last boss here, but I'm just gonna kind of run through really quick and show you the dungeon. Not very big, pretty easy. There's only like one or two different types of mobs. Well, in the first part, it's just trogs. Here, I won't go all the way up here, but there are some guys over here you can see. They're all the same. They're all trogs here. And then over on the other side, there's a ramp that goes up, and I think there's a quest that you get maybe in the Barrens or somewhere in Orgrimmar to come up and rescue some Tauren up here, I believe. Yeah, there's this guy, Margrim Totem. And this guy, I think, is probably a quest target as well. I think I'm lagging a bit. But yeah, so those are the first two sides. Once you get down the bottom, once you get down to the bottom of the first kind of big ramp, after you enter the dungeon, there's it's easier to show you. Okay, so up there is where we came in from, and when you get down here, there's all these mobs right here, and then you can go left, and that goes back to that place with the trogs, and then you can go right, and that goes up the ramp to the Tauren and the quest target. And then there's a third way to the right, and this is how you get to the rest of the dungeon. And yes, I'm a keyboard turner. I have had my key bindings set up, but they're not set up right now, and I actually prefer keyboard turning, so I doubt many people who know the difference between keyboard turning and key bindings are. I doubt that many people who know the difference between those two things will watch this video and actually call me out. Oh, and there's a train. I don't know how loud it is on my mic, but yeah, that's really loud. It's like shaking my whole apartment. Okay. So anyway, now we are at the middle of RFC, and we're about right here. and the first boss is up here. And like I said, most groups, most lower level groups just stop after they kill this boss. And he drops some good stuff. I think like a cloak and a sword or something. And I mean, it's, you know, it's nice stuff, but let's see, what did he drop? Oh, and some nice caster bracers. That's not bad. But I just always like to finish it because it's not, the last boss is not very far past this guy. I mean, the first boss is right there in the middle of this room, and then the second boss is right here. I mean, it's like 2 minutes away for a low-level group to clear. And let's see what this guy drops. Oop. And he drops the cloak. Now, if you have the heirloom, the cloth chest heirloom, obviously, you know, you don't care about it. But if you're a new player and all of the groups that you join, you know, keep on leaving, like right at the middle, then maybe ask them if you can try for the cloth cloak at the end, because I just like finishing the dungeon, and it, you know, it doesn't make sense to stop when there's all this extra XP. And if you're, you know, if you're a DPS or a healer, sometimes it takes a long time to get groups because you have to wait for a tank on most battle groups. But you know, I mean, you're already in the dungeon. You're already, you know, more than halfway through. You might as well finish it. I don't think this guy drops any loot, but he's, I don't know if he's a quest, maybe like a warlock quest or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, so yeah, this has just been my first little test video for my WoW guides. I wouldn't really call this a guide, but maybe a walkthrough. So hopefully this first take is good enough for me to just chop up and upload, and yeah. So, as I said earlier, this is Torgahn, and this was the walkthrough of RFC in Orgrimmar. It's a level like 15 to, no, I don't know, low 20, like 21 or 22 dungeon. And yeah, so thank you for watching Noob Heroes. Well, Noob Hero, the channel is spelled like they're supposed to be, and apostrophe after Noob Hero. But anyway, thank you for watching Noob Hero. Please subscribe if you want to see more WoW videos, and head to our channel to check out some game reviews and trailers and walkthroughs of various games. We would love to have you be a part of our community. And also, we've been working on a website, NoobHero.com. Go check it out. It just came out after this video, or it went live shortly before I'll be uploading this video. So you can go register for the forums and be a member of our community. We would love to have you. So I think that's all for me, and I'll see you next time.